Hello everybody and welcome to another Kava Journal. I do appreciate those of you that have been interested, that have been following, and I do hope that I have been able to be informative with this journal. Although this is more for myself, I do enjoy being able to share this journey with all of y'all. Now, of course, I am also posting this on YouTube, and I am also trying to get my YouTube monetized. I'm doing other kinds of content and working on that as well. If you do want to come check it out, check out the links in my bio and my link tree on my TikTok page. I appreciate y'all for that. Now, a small recap for any of you that have forgotten what kava is or are just joining us with this video. Kava is a very interesting plant that has 3,000 years of history, if not more, and it is found throughout the southern Pacific Ocean areas, such as Fiji, Hawaiian Islands, Micronesia, and the like, and has been used within these cultures for both medicinal and ceremonial reasons. Within Polynesian culture, kava is a social lubricant, often used either through ceremony and celebration or democracy even. And as I stated before, kava has upwards of 3,000 years of history within these cultures. And kava culture has even made its way to the States, creating kava bars throughout many different areas, sharing this particular drink with the world. Known for having a sedative as well as a euphoric effect, much like alcohol, and has recently gained a lot of popularity as an alternative to alcohol. Now, I should have stated this before, but I want everybody to keep in mind, I am not a medical professional, a dietitian, or in any way, shape, or form, any form of professional when it comes down to the medical field. Everything that I'm telling you is stuff that I have researched myself from the internet and I'm regurgitating back to you in the hopes of being able to educate others on something that maybe you're not too familiar with. Now keep in mind, as I stated, kava has been seen as an alternative to alcohol, so please do drink responsibly if you do choose to imbibe. Now for today, I am actually going to be increasing the amount of kava dosages that I've been taking from 2 to 3. And as we move forward, we're also going to experiment on drinking it at different times to see if the length of time that it affects you can be increased, or if it does affect you any longer, or if there is a biological cap in which there is only so much that your body can take in, and at that point it peaks and then ends. Now, as I've stated in the previous 3 videos, I have definitely felt effects of kava, and it has been apparent, although much lighter than anything that I have experienced with alcohol. But we are increasing the amount of kava that we are taking in from 2 cups to 3 cups worth. And as I've done in previous videos, we'll do a 15-minute check-in and then a 45-minute check-in. But of course, first things first, we must make our kava. So I have my bowls all here set up with cheesecloth because I still haven't got my nut bag in, but I did order it, so I should at least be getting 1 in. I'm probably going to be ordering a few so that I have some on hand to make multiple batches, if not, just to be able to cycle through them. Now, each one of these bowls have 4 tablespoons of kava each, which I have shown this in an earlier video, but this is the kava that I use. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cinch each one of these off, and we're going to add 1.5 cups of water at room temperature to each one of these bowls. Now each one of these bowls are going to be massaged and steeped for about 15 minutes and then left for 5 more minutes to increase the potency. Alrighty then, so here is our kava, aka our muddy water, our grog, and we're going to let it steep for 5 more minutes before we pour it out, mix it with some orange, guava, pineapple to cut it, and take our kava. Now, one thing, I think one of the reasons why last time was a little bit lighter than I expected to, even though I increased the batches that I made, it might have something to do with the fact that I ate just before I drank my kava. And one of the things that makes kava more effective is drinking kava on an empty stomach. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Alrighty then, let's mix our kava. Got our kava cup, got our kava. Now, I've heard mixed things, and I'm hoping that someone in the comments who is watching my videos might be able to let me know. Some people say drink the starch at the very bottom. Many people say do not drink the starch at the very bottom because that is what gives you stomach aches and has a lot of the plant matter in it, and you don't really want to be ingesting the plant matter. You just want the emulsification that you get from the starches that you are massaging. Adding in some of my Langlier's pineapple orange guava. All right. Bula. Maka. All right, so that's 3 batches down. The numb tongue is definitely there. And I will do a check-in at the 15-minute mark. So, check-in at the 15-minute mark. In case you all are wondering, the reason why my hair is a mess and changed mid-video was mainly because I took a shower. Either way, that's not the purpose of this one. So this is 15-minute check-in, and definitely feeling something. Definitely feeling... It's, how to explain it? It's almost like my face is feeling an irradiating numbness that starts from my tongue. And I can definitely feel my muscles loosening. It is a slow roll, but a very pleasant roll. But we'll check in at the 45-minute mark. So, at the 45-minute check-in, it is a very nice feeling. Still not as intense as you would expect with alcohol, but very much so feeling like I can just talk, socialize, and enjoy myself, and just feel like I don't have to worry too much, you know? A little more Hakuna Matata, you know? I'm definitely thinking that 3 batches works very well, and I'm thinking that as I continue down this journey, that reverse tolerance will start to hit me more and more, and from 3 batches I'll be able to taper down to 2 batches to maybe 1 batch, and it'll be very interesting. I hope y'all enjoyed this part of the journey, and I can't wait to continue on with our Kava Journal. Thank you so much, and I hope y'all have a great day now.